Welcome to the video of how to make an inductor. The first thing you're going to want to do is prepare pieces of tape. Then, after that, you're going to want to take about 15 to 20 pieces of paper and approximately 3 inches from the edge, you're going to draw a line. And then the lines will have tick marks that are approximately 1 centimeter apart. So it doesn't matter where it starts, just go and make these small ticks. After that, what you want to do is roll the paper up. You want to make sure this side's on top. It should be approximately the size of a pop can, a little bit smaller. And you're going to measure it. It should be somewhere between 5 and 6 centimeters. Once you get that size, you're going to go ahead and tape up the edges here and here, and maybe somewhere in between. This is what it should look like when you're done taping it up. I've taped the edges and then the ends inside too a little bit. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to take the end of your magnetic wire, and you're going to take some sandpaper and you're going to sand it. You're going to sand it until you see that it's nice and shiny and it's silver. On the magnetic wire, you're going to see some kind of film, and you want to make sure all that film is off, especially about 1 to 2 inches from the end. Then the next thing you're going to do is about 3 inches, take your finger and put it on here. Then what you want to do is tape that part down. You want to make sure that you have a good 3 inches off the end. Alright, oh, I did this. I have to use the other way, like going this way. It's a lot easier if you tape it a little more this way, so you can use your right hand to do that. Oh, maybe I can still do that. Anywho, the next thing you want to do is based on the number of turns that you computed in the lab, you're going to want to do that number of turns. So just like this, right? It doesn't need to be super nice. Just kind of put it over like that, and make sure you're counting too. So I'm going to do approximately 30 or something like that, but it's going to be based on what your inductance value is. When you're close to the end, you're going to roll it. Continue to roll it until you get to the edge. And you should also have about 2 or 3 inches. If you don't, just keep moving it so that it's something like this, and you can always cut it, you know? Anywho, put that on, and then take a piece of tape and tape it just like this. After you have it taped down, take the sandpaper again and sand the other edge. You can hold it with your fingers this way so it doesn't pull on the paper, and then just sand it until until you see it shiny. This is what the coil should look like. It might be a little bit, yours might be a little bit neater or not as neat. It's not such a big deal. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to make the second coil. Again, you're going to want to sand the edge so that it's nice and shiny. And you've stripped all the film off. I'm just going to test to see how well I can move this. It's not super tight, which is kind of how you want it. Okay. This one I'm actually not going to tape on, so what I'm going to do is put my finger on here, just like that, on the other side actually, and then I'm going to start again rolling it. When I'm close to the end, again, I'm gonna cross it over just like this, so that I have some here and some there. Then, because I didn't tape this down, I'm gonna hold it steadily with my finger there and the other one's there, and kind of just pull it off and keep it, held just like that. Then what you're going to do is take your pieces of tape, which you've hopefully prepared beforehand, and then you're going to tape it like this. And make sure you tape the other end as well. Alright. So that's what it should look like. The next thing you should do is there should be one end at this point, one end that's sanded and one end that's not. Find the one that's not and then sand that portion too. And it's gonna be a little harder. You're gonna see it's gonna pull out. So you just gotta hold it as tight as you can and sand it. Alright. So once that's good and sanded, you're going to go ahead and put it back onto the roll. And this might be a little difficult, but just kind of, I don't know, put it in. This might have been a little too tight, but it's not too bad. Anywho, now you're going to have 2 coils that are ready to go. The reason we've decided to do it, there's 2 ways you can do it. If you notice that yours is too tight, cut approximately at one of the ticks, and take this to the end, put it at one of the ticks, and then cut on that end of the tick. So let's say yours is too tight. Mine is fine, I think, but suppose yours doesn't fit at all. Take yours to a tick end, just like that. Put it at the this edge at the 1 centimeter mark, and then at this point, you're going to want to cut it, and you can cut that with a box cutter. And then at this point, you want to put it at the one centimeter point as well, like some tick mark, right? And then 1 centimeter away from that, you're going to want to cut it. So you're going to have 1 centimeter on this side and 1 centimeter on that side. That's only if you're not going to be able to move it. The other thing, of course, you can do is untape this one and have this one be the moving one, whatever you like. So that's it. That's all you need to know to make these 2 inductors. Thank you.